Hey guys, and welcome back to Carrier Battles for Guadalcanal. I think it's called Battles in the Pacific as well. Anyway, we're looking at Task Group 14.1. It's on its way, as you can see here under Automatic Command, Autopilot, to Wake Island. The problem is the weather is not very good for us. There's no cloud cover at all here between us and Wake. And we have that transport ship here. It has a cargo of six supply, reinforcing Wake, and if we can reinforce that, we would be better off. That 10 returning to 16 will make it much harder for the Japanese to take control of that. We also have a couple more supply cargo over here in these three destroyers. So this fleet here with this task group is not super strong. Looking at it here, you can see the heavy AI is only at heavy AA anti-aircraft is only at 1, and that's the one you get before any battle, or the first step of the battle is to use your heavy anti-air fire to take out the enemy bombers, and that's not very strong, right? What we could do, here's what I'm thinking. Shadowing, not really shadowing, trying to catch up is our Task Force 14. It is quite far behind. What are we looking at here? We can actually turn that off, turn this on. It is about 9 hexes away from Task Group 14.1. What we could do is we could kind of wait with them here, catch up with Task Force 14, and on Task Force 14, or on Saratoga, that is the aircraft carrier that's leading that task force, we do have some planes, some Wildcats and Buffaloes that could act as CAP, Combat Air Patrol, over Task Group 14.1. It's tempting to do that. The problem I'm having with that is that we know the Japanese are going to be attacking Wake, and they're going to be, basically assaulting Wake. And that's going to be a problem. What do we have on Wake? On Wake itself, we have a couple of Wildcats, 3, really 12 planes there. We can use them as combat air patrol, protecting the airspace, but do we want to bring in here? Yeah, what I'm thinking is this. If we go back to Task Force 14 here, or actually go out to the map, we can see that if we get within range, and let's turn on the distance selector here. If we get within range, we can rebase some of our planes. We're at 24 right now. Going to Saratoga, what do we say about that? We have these bombers, dive bombers. We got 7 of those. It's tempting to take them and send them out. What do we get? Let's check that out, what our distance is, by moving over to the deck, or starting that anyway. Transfer 24. We just barely would reach Wake right now. If we send them out, it's 7:20 in the morning, first day. I think I will do that. If we do that, though, let's say we take all 7. Is that a good idea? I think it might be a good idea. We don't need him here, I think, in the waters in the east, right? We'll have a few torpedo bombers left for them. What if we take all of them? So we'll select this symbol there, move the air units by stack. We'll take them up there. Actually, we'll put them directly here in a strike box, but then we'll select Wake here. There. So the mission is transfer to another base. Distance is 24. Next wave will leave at 8. Okay. Reach the target at 4:14. It takes 8 hours to get there. And it will be 100% safe arrival. It's before 8 o'clock, and we're not extending our range, right? I think that's pretty good. Warn me when they're landing. We'll do that. No support. Taking a chance. Yeah, let's do that. And we have our Wildcats as well, our fighter planes, to help out there. So we'll do that. Then I'm not sure about this group here, but maybe we'll get a little bit closer. Should we get a little bit closer before we try to have them catch up? It looks like with the arrow here, we're going to be going this way with the autopilot. I'm debating if I just should hang back a little bit, let them go be close to each other. What that means is we're going to have probably the Japanese coming in close to Wake and starting to assault it before we can do anything. But I'm okay with that, I think. Let's go ahead and, instead of having autopilot, we'll deselect that. And we can move one task group right now. We'll move this one back. Oh, I can't move this one, I guess. What does it say here? Blue. It's a little bit of a weird system here with a blue, red, yellow, and red, but the number of allowed moves this phase is shown in the blue badge. So 1, we can move one of our fleet's task groups. On the last phase of the turn, this number is displayed in yellow badge for them on autopilot, on a red badge for other task forces. So it's, yeah, we're halfway to the next turn. I don't think I can move it yet. No, I can't. We'll let this one continue, and then when it's our turn, it's not on autopilot now, we'll move it up, get it closer to here, and they can go in tandem in there. Okay, that takes care of our wake force. We have this one here, too. This fleet is a raiding fleet, so I'm going to go straight for Malayop. That is probably not great. What are we looking at? No weather here either. It's bright. It's open here. What do we say about Task Force 11? It's Lexington that's in charge there. We have only buffaloes, 5 of them. You know what? Here's what I was thinking last time, I think. We would take them and have them on a rotating schedule and protect our airspace. Protect it because if we go to the rules, we look at the advanced rules here and look at air search. Go down here. If we go down to here, detection of scouts, so they have a scout coming in, we do get, having just one of our fighters there on combat air patrol means to get another 10% chance of detecting them. And then later on here, interception of scouts, you get +1, plus a quarter per fighter in cap. Random rounding, and max 2. To me, that means you might even round it up from 0.25 up to 1. So you might get a +1. It's a D10 again, right? And if you roll well, the higher you roll, the better it is, right? So US cap is especially good, +2. If it's overcast, no. Rain, no. Light storm, no. We get a +2. And then we do the air-to-air rating, which is not great on the Buffalo, right? I don't know about the Scout and then their ruggedness. So overall, we might end up okay on that. Let's say we roll 6. We roll 5, right? But then +1 or 2 there. When it's all said and done, they will abort. So we might be in luck. We got to get somebody up there. Let's pull one of our buffaloes up there, and we do a rotating schedule. So I'm going to take one. One is selected. We'll move them up there. So cap, please. 40 minutes they're going to be waiting. They're just going to be sitting tight or flying around a little bit. After a while, I'm going to set up the second one, the third one, fourth one, and so forth. I'm just going to have a rotating schedule. And we'll see. I'm imagining that if they find us, it's probably better if they don't. They have to abort, right? They will get less information on what we're doing. But as soon as we see a scout, let's pay attention. Okay, so is that all we're going to do? I think that might be it. Well, let's go to the next round. Next phase then. So we'll go here. Okay, by the way, we have one. Oh, by the way, no, you can see here too. You can see here we have a little black marker in the corner. And I believe that means, yep, protected by cap, if you want to call it that. Protected. We are in the air with, oh, that's our search here in the air. Yeah, they're not really protected yet. The search is 2 of them coming back home, 6 in range. 20 minutes, they will be in the air. Okay, that's fine. So we'll go with that. Let's go back out here. Now, 2 of them can move now. By the yellow here, you can see it's towards the end of the turn. Let's go ahead and move them. I'm going to move them back. I can't move them yet. Yeah, okay, let's see what happens here. We'll go one more. He came in there. Now this one is white. Can I move it back? Yes, now I can move it. Okay. So we're getting closer. Once we get close, I'm going to give them the same order. And then we can have a little bit of cap. What did we say on the Saratoga? Did we say we had some buffaloes? Yeah, we do. Buffaloes and wildcats, both. So I'm thinking we can give them pretty good support there. I don't want to have anything happen to our supply ship, right? Anything happening? Nope. We can see here there's no indication of anything there. Okay, good. We're coming home on them. That's fine. I don't see any surface fleet here coming in our direction, so we'll hope for the best there. Let's go. 8 o'clock. Okay, they're going to come home to land. There, now we're landing. We're landed. Well, they're on their way down, right? We select our task force, Lexington, please. And what do we have? We have our two buffaloes. No, yeah, our 4 buffaloes, 1 counter. And it's on a repeating mission here. You can see it has a blue half circle. We can deselect that if we want. Once that's down to, let's say, 11, we'll send up another one, and then we'll have them rotate like that. So we should get notified if something does happen, and nothing yet. It's quiet. There we are. We're now moving them. Yeah, landing base, limited fuel supply. We're transferring our dive bombers over to Wake. You can see we're starting there, and they end up at 420 on that. It's on the airfield. It's 22 away. Chances 100. Oh, we can change them where they should go. We can recall them. Right now, it's still fine to do that, but I'm not going to recall them. We're good to go on that. Let's go ahead and we don't have to go backwards actually with the fleet. We can just wait here. Let's do that. Okay, it's looking good so far. Nothing down here. Okay, nothing up here. We don't know where the Japanese are. I mean, we could be unlucky, run into something here, but it feels unlikely. Because I don't think it's going to come from this direction, right? All right, so we have red and yellow. That means the numbers displayed in yellow for task forces on autopilot, on a red badge for other task forces. So this one here, one, is this one. We can move it now. But I'm going to sit tight here. Once we get closer, we're going to be taking a look at it. So they're getting closer here. They're flying in. 8-hour flight. It's a long ways away. Now, as we get closer here, what did I say? Did I already miss my window? Yes, I did. 6 now. Okay, we got to send another one up. Let's do that right now. 40 minutes. It's fine. It's fine. We'll do it. We're setting up buffaloes. We have 5 total. So another one coming up there. But now we get that, extra cap, the +1 to detect, because we're US, right? All right, so we'll go back out on the map. Oh, look at that. We have an enemy scout. Spotted over Task Force 11. Let's see. Let's look at this. That's this one, right? Yep, that's this one. So we're there. H6K. 54 range with a white rectangle. Now that tells me it's land-based. That's what they all are, the big ones, the ones that have that massive range. If they're land-based, where are they coming from? Probably from one of those 2 airfields that we noticed up there. So, or the Japanese that we are going to go raid. H6K, let's check it out in the rules. We'll go to the basics, air units. We'll scroll down. H6K. It's alphabetical order, so we should find it really easily. And if you know your World War II, you might know this more than I do. Here's the one, the Mavis. We call them Mavis anyway. So this one over here. You can transfer. It is purely a scout. Yeah, massive range. So, okay. So they found us there. Even though we had cap, well, we found out about them too. They didn't actually do it unannounced. So now I'm wondering, do we need to be more careful if they have something out here? And it's not that far away from Maliolap here. It's a small airfield, but what if they have, I imagine they have planes here, bombers. What do we have on this Lexington now? We have 2 in the air, 1 more in 20 minutes. Okay, then it's going to come down. So as soon as this one is in the air, the next one, let's go ahead and send another one up. And we'll keep on rotating them. And if there is some kind of airstrike, we're going to have support the whole time. And we'll have to see if that's going to be good enough. If you look at what we have here, the assets we have Lexington itself that has 3 in heavy anti-air. Portland is a cruiser with 2. The Astoria is 2. And Chicago is 2. Indianapolis is 2. We don't have a light. I do like the light cruisers just for their heavy air ability. But we do have quite a bit of a light here. 10. Astoria is not as good. Okay, 11 there. And by the way, all 4 of these, they have a scout plane they can send out. We don't control that here. And then we have the Dewey, McDonough, and whatnot here. They have 3. They're actually pretty good at heavy anti-air, all of them. So I think we would do some damage if they come in with a strike force there, or with planes to bomb us. Anyway, up here we're still transferring. Okay, let's go. Well, yeah. Okay, now go back to the Lexington, and you can just select this actually to do that. There's the Lexington. We have 2 of them. Let's send up another one now. So we keep on rotating them. There's another one. Another 20 to 40 minutes, so it's pretty quick actually. Okay, that's the Buffalo. All right, let's go back out to the map. We're getting closer here. That's fine. Something's happening. Enemy scout spotted over Task Force 11 again. He is circling. We don't see him every time. He's basically shadowing us, I guess. I can't really engage him. Oh, there's a plane taking off. I can't really engage him directly, I don't think. Our cap. Um. Oh, they are down again. We sent 3 up. Wait a minute. Oh, I think 1 is going up and 2 of them are landing now. Is what I think we did there, right? Let me just double check. That's the Lexington, right? Yeah. On the Saratoga, we don't have anything, right? We sent away our bombers. Okay. So it wasn't as good as I thought. They both came down at the same time. Should we go ahead and send up? Sounds going to be competing, right? On the deck to land and take off. So maybe I will send up another one. Well, we'll wait till 1 comes up. And then we'll, once we have 1 on combat air patrol, we'll send up another one. Okay, there. Now I want to see Lexington. Okay, 1 is in air, and I think even though the arrow points up, they are actually trying to land 2 of them. Once they're landed, let's send up another one. Okay, yeah. We'll go back to the Lexington. Oh, they have auto. Right. They're on auto. All 3 of them are going to keep on going like that. So they just land, refuel, go back up. I think I'll wait. 1 is on its way there, and these 2 are just going. So we'll send up. I think I'm going to send up another one. There's no disadvantage, right? I mean, keeping 1 back, we could keep him back on the deck, be ready, on the runway to take up a little spot there, but maybe let the 3 of them rotate, and then we'll keep 2 on deck. Maybe we'll do that. We'll take 2 of them here. Maintaining air units on the deck may reduce the pace of the air operations, especially for carriers. Choose well the payload because changing it once on the deck will take a lot of time. Well, we'll do cap, right? Yeah, cap. So the 2 of them is going to be sitting on deck, ready to go, and the other 3 will kind of rotate to maintain our presence there. Okay, I think that's fine. Now, cap here, we can protect another airfield. That's what I'm going to use. I'm going to use this function here on the Saratoga. Once we have them in the air, we'll send them over to that other transport fleet, which, by the way, how are we doing here? We're getting closer. Okay, it is 12:40 in the afternoon. Okay, nothing yet. It's fine. It's good. Now, do we want to get... well, wait a minute. We do have a little bit of cloud cover here, don't we? All things being equal, I mean, I think it's better for us as the defender, so to speak, to be under cloud cover. It's harder for them to find us. So what if we sneak up there? We'll disconnect our autopilot. And I should be able to move now up here. Let's go there. And then into cloud cover here. This one, you can right-click, overcast. Okay. This is overcast as well. This would be rain. Okay. Still better than nothing, right? We can actually check that in the advanced rules, air search. What do we say about that? Oh, no, wait. We'll go back. Let's go back here and look at weather. Overcast, rain, light, storm. And we know how they move. 50% chance of detection was reduction of task force or approaching airstrikes are reduced when covered by weather. So there's less chance for them detecting us or approaching airstrikes. I mean, that's bad for us too if somebody comes in with an airstrike. But okay, I think it's still better for us to have it there. If they don't find out where we are, they might have an airstrike. Let's say take off. We move out of the way under cover of weather clouds, and then they, basically miss us. They don't know where we are. Okay, anyway, let's go back out, and I think that's all I want to do. We still have this one. Move this one now. Yep, we can move 1. That red indicates we can move a fleet that's not an autopilot. This one, I don't think I want to do that. We'll keep them here. It's kind of floating around in the Pacific. But we're getting closer here, so that's fine. Let's see. Getting closer. Oh, wait a minute. Warning. A Japanese airstrike has been detected 2 hexes from Task Force 11. Yep, here they are. Okay, now this is interesting. Let's see. They're far out. I don't think we're going to find too much here. We can right-click. Enemy airstrikes are not fully detailed on map until they enter battle. Instead, you get progressive information on their size and composition. We can't see anything here. Medium. Yeah, okay. Now, let's go to the Lexington. Well, we have good range left here. They're going to be in the air. Why don't we put these on cap right now? I think so. Are we going to be able to get them? Yeah, 0 minutes. Because if we have them on deck, they're going to be on standby, get up there. I think that's all we want to do. We're keeping the other ones back, right? Yeah. I mean, that's really all we can do, I think. So let's see what happens to them now. If we go to the next turn here, or phase, actually. He's right above us now. Let's look at Lexington. So what do we have? Okay, they're all ready. 10. Yep, they're going to be in combat, I think. All of them. All 5. I'm hoping, even though they're buffaloes with 1, they should be able to do something. I have no idea what we're going to face here, but yeah, some planes. I mean, they're going to find us here, right? They're above us. So yeah, okay, before we go to the next phase and we'll see that battle. How's it going here? It's going well. I'm not moving it, right? No, I'm not moving it. We're just taking our time to get closer here. But we are rebasing, and that blue... Let me just refresh my memory. Is it under airstrike? Airstrike, yeah, here. Transfer mission toward a friendly airbase. Yep, so that's what we're doing right now. Yep, makes sense. All right, should we do it? Should we go down and see what is going on here? There, okay, here we go. Air to sea battle in Hex 4428. Clear weather, so it's good for them there. We have 5 planes, 5 buffaloes, with a air-to-air combat power of 1, ruggedness 2. They have 1 G4M, 1 G3M, no, 2 G3Ms. It looks like bombers, level bombers. And what do we have to face them here? We have these. I mean, this one actually is pretty decent, even without a light. Even without a light cruiser. We had 2 of them with surface radar, which is probably why, air radar. Probably why, part of the reason we saw them, 2 hexes out. But I'm stalling. Let's see what's going to happen here now. We're going to see some shots fired, some anti-aircraft fire here, flak going up from the ships, as well as these here performing, taking action, and then we'll get to watch the next step after that. So heavy AA guns, the leftmost number. Let's fire. There, we don't see the results quite yet. It's all in the same phase. Come on, take some out. We'll see what happens here. Ooh, look at that. 2 destroyed and 1 aborted. That means nobody got through. And I think when they say aborted, that means we don't get a chance to use our pretty heavy light. We were pretty lucky there, I think. So they took damage. I mean, they took a lot of damage. G4M and G3M. Let's take a look at that in our manual. So if we go back to basics, air units will go down. G3M, G4M. So scrolling down, no, G, here. Nell and Betty. So they were looking at these. Yeah, what did we say they had? They only had 1 in naval, 1, air to naval. So 1 there. They have pretty good range, obviously, but they didn't have much. They couldn't really do anything against our anti-air, right? They had nothing there. So that's very helpful. We took them out, 1 aborted. Wow, that is fantastic. That's our first battle. Now, I think this is residual. Yeah, aborted. Oh, 1 is leaving. Right. We didn't take out 1, but that's fine. I mean, that's totally fine. Okay, then in that case, we are sitting here, and I was going to move it. Right, I was going to move it. Let's move on to cloud cover a little bit here. There we go. Now, we'll take it to go this way. When it comes to doing, to take out like a bit of a raiding action, on the Lexington, this was the Lexington, we do have our torpedo bombers. Don't know if we need, well, we were going to need those if they have transports there. Yeah, for sure. And then here we have our dive bombers. We can use them anywhere on the actual airfield, I think. Now here, do we want to send them down? And because right now they're sitting all of them. I wonder if I should send like the 2 that have been out the longest. When they're done, come back down, put you on the runway. We'll do the same thing again. That seemed to work pretty well. Okay, so that's good. Now up here, okay, we'll just, we're transferring our dive bombers, the Dauntless, over, right? Wait, something happened. Enemy fighters. Yeah, they were destroyed. And we can actually look at the battle again. 3 air units there. Here's a battle. You can run that again if you want to see it. But that's pretty good. I'm very happy with that. Okay, so we'll go back out from there. So they should make it, I hope. Do we want to put cap up? If we're unlucky and somebody... We only have 50 in... I'm worried about the fuel supply, right? We only have 50 there. But if we cap up, then we at least will have some protection if somebody's trying to, you know, bomb the airfield on Wake at the same time we are landing. Anyway, here, by the way, if you notice, each pair of cap fighters, like the Wildcats here, launched at the same time in the same phase, will only take 1 fuel. So that's the very best thing you can do. Each pair, you can send up 2. But maybe we won't send up... are we doing it? I think I might send it up. We'll send up 1. No, I'm setting up 2, I guess. We can take him... I can undo with this. We'll send up 2. There's 2. We'll see if this drops down to 49. That's what it should be, right? Okay, once they're getting close, we'll keep them under cover there. This one, can I move this one again? I don't think I can. No, not this round, not this turn. We have to wait till the next turn. Okay, so how are we doing on time? Okay, we can still play a little bit longer. Ooh. It's another airstrike. 3 air units. What do we have here? Man. We have 1 here. We're not going to make it. They're not going to be available. We have 2. 2 of them going onto the land. 2... shoot. If I take them now, it's going to take them longer to get up. You know, they're competing with these 2 coming down. I didn't think they had another one there. Well, let's see how it goes with these 2. Because we're going to have them in the air, I think, by the time they come in for the strike there. So there's that. 1 Japanese airstrike. 1 hex from Task Force 11. Okay. Well, we can't get lucky every time, right? Or maybe they will miss us. They don't know we're here. Well, they probably do know we're here. Can I move this one now? Maybe I can. I can. He might miss us, actually. And there's that. Okay, let's go. Oh, yeah, look at that. He missed us. Okay, now, where do we go from here? I'm almost tempted to go for this airbase. Bigger. Go up towards here and go across here. Overcast seems like a good compromise. Rain, yeah, maybe good too, but okay, we'll go with that. So he missed us. Excellent. Very good. We're almost there now. And what did we say? 8? No, 4:20 in the afternoon. They're going to be landing. We can see that here. 4:20. It's 3:40. 3:40. Are they going to land at 3:40? They got there early. This one. Okay, and then this one, 4:20. Right. Okay. We're coming in. Okay, nothing there. No new information. Great. What happened here? Warning. 6 air units are landing at... Oh, yeah, I asked them to let me know. Okay, so let's look at Wake. We are landing 6 units there. They're coming into land. Okay, I want to see that. Oh, 49. See that? So we sent up 2. That was correct. We have 1 not on standby. We could put them on standby. It kind of takes up space on the airfield, right? So when you want to launch a strike or something, it's going to be a bit of a problem. But let's go ahead and go maybe 1 more turn. Oh, wait. What did we say? 1 more phase. Let's go down here real quick. I can't move this one, I don't think. If I could, I would. There. No, can't. Okay, now, 4 o'clock. I can move it up. Good, good. In undercover. Excellent. Very good. We're close here now. Very close. And once they're kind of parallel, we'll have them go at the same pace towards Wake, I think. Now let's look. We have 1 more squadron. Let's see. We have 6 of them now there. What did we say? We have a couple left then. They couldn't all take off at the same time, right? So that's why. All right. So we have a few more there. Let's go. There. Now, what happened? 1 air unit's landing, so the 7th couldn't actually take off at the same time as the others. That's fine. If we go back to Wake, we can go here and go there. We see 1 unit is landing. Excellent. And we have 6 waiting. Once we get there, now, if you look at the fuel, Strategic bombers. Nope, this is a dive bomber, regular bomber, I guess. Is 2. So we send up 6 of them. It's going to take 12 or 50 or 49. But if we find an enemy fleet getting close, let's make sure we use that. So I have 2 of them in the air. Should we put one on deck? I think I might put one here now. Because I don't think I'm going to use them right away. Put one on deck anyway. Then when they go down to land, we'll send him up. And then we always have somebody there, right? Do you want to approach Wake from the north? Historically? Where did the Japanese come from historically? Did they come from the south? Or are they coming from here? I'm thinking we can go this way and kind of get a little bit of cover. But it's going to take us a while longer to do that. But wait, we'll continue with a direct course towards Wake, I think. And then down here, okay, we have moved them, and you can actually see that because when I click on it, I don't get the green hexes. Okay, one more turn here. Okay, we go to 5 o'clock. Okay, that's good. Everything is fine. Now, 2 of them can move. One is not under autopilot, and that's up north. This one already moved at the beginning. Yeah, can't move. And then here, we'll wait, I think. Yeah, we'll wait, because I want to use the fighters on the Saratoga. Probably these, the Buffaloes, because they have a little bit longer range. So they can, be in the hex next one over and put up some protection on for task group 14.1, I think. I don't know if that's what they did historically or not, but anyway, so we're back on. You know what we should do. Here's what we should do now, obviously. We're having Cap. They're sitting in the hangar, not doing anything. We need to get them up there and do a search. And I don't know where, so I'm going to put one will take us, how much? Almost is 2. If we take 2 of them, and again, if you want to know exactly how it works, advanced air search here. So the chance you find, right? Basically, setting up these naval bombers, this is the chance of finding them. And it's going to be a factor of the arc, depending on if they're in bad weather. That's a huge factor. And then how many ships they have. Like if they have an oil leak, they won't, I'm assuming, right? 0.1 if they have at least 1 battleship. Yeah, so it's going to be, yeah, you can do the math there. But I'd say we send up 2. And they're going to be going out here, around, no, not here, but around Wake. And they do a 360, 32 hexes, which it's too far away for them. They're not going to have that range, but they're going to come back when it's, they hit their maximum. So we'll do that. In the meantime, we'll keep a couple of these Wildcats over Wake to support that. Okay, we have one more phase left for the 5 o'clock turn. Ooh. I was about to say, okay, one more, and then we're done for the day. Nope. Enemy scout spotted over Task Force 11. Oh. Using a bomber, right? That's the one that attacked before. Okay. And another one. That is an actual one. Okay. They may have just not... Task Force 11 here. They found us here. We can move, as you can see here. You know what I want to do? I want to move into the cover. Here. We'll do that. Do we have anything? Did I mess that up a little bit? They're flying here. We have 2 of them. No. Yeah, we have 2 of them on deck. 3 up here. And they're rotating. I think that's fine. I mean, we're not going to be bombing yet, I don't think. I think we're going to try to go for Kwajalein first. We'll see if we can do it. I want to see if he's going to send up more strike forces there, or more bombing runs, do more bombing runs. But okay, anyway, yeah, I think this is a good stopping time. We'll see what happens. We're on our way to Wake. So far, so good. A couple of, well, it's maybe just one battle, but we did well in that one. So yeah, come back next time. We'll continue. Bye, guys.